With 4 actors, I could picture each 4 of those agents telling those actors, "This is your story," and it is. And each one of them could make that legitimate case, and that's a tough feat to pull off. And another amazing feat you pull off in this film is the balance of the great dark humor and the crazy action and the violent stuff with some genuinely touching moments. I don't know how many other directors could have pulled off a moment where a total fucking psychopath on the trail of trying to kill someone has this great moment with his son. You know, that never happened in Friday the 13th. We never see Jason put the blade down and have a hugging moment. How do you pull that off?
Well, that's Bobby Carlyle, you know. I mean, he was very, you could tell that scene moved him because he has a very complex relationship. His own father had passed away recently, and who had brought him up, and so there was a complex well of emotion there, really. And so you just need that, and you need a wonderful actor, and then you just need to mention hotel management as a career. And you've got a kind of good ingredients going.
We're going to open it up for questions in just a second. I know a lot of you have some questions to ask. And of course, I have to ask about the music, because the soundtrack for the original is it's changed so many people's lives, and people play it over and over again. And we saw there were some echoes of that, but how do you come about deciding? Because this, again, it's not just like, well, we'll slap this song on here. The music becomes like a character in the film.
Yeah, it was obviously like one of the problems with doing a sequel is everybody goes, "Oh, great! So the soundtrack will be just as good, yeah?" And it's like, but we wanted to try and touch, because what you get with music is you get that emotional trigger. You know, that kind of muscle memory is incredibly powerful tool if you can harness it. But so we wanted to kind of use it, but then we wanted to kind of, if we did touch the original film, it had to be remixed or reimagined. And we were very lucky that Prodigy did a remix of Lust for Life for us, so that you can hear it, and when you do hear it, it's the same but different. And the Underworld, Born Slippy as well, which they kind of reimagined for us. And we're very lucky. So then it was, can you find a kind of modern heartbeat for the film? Because I always think of the soundtrack as the heartbeat of the film. And in the first film, it was the Underworld album, Dub No Bass with My Head Man, which was the heartbeat. And then I kind of stumbled into this band called Young Fathers, who come from the same estates around Edinburgh that Irvine was writing his stories about 25 years ago. And they are producing this music at the moment, and it's like, there's about 3 or 4 of their tracks on it, and I would recommend that. They're a wonderful band, lovely bunch of guys. And they came in, I invited them in, I was desperate to get them involved in the film, and they came in and they're like, they weren't very impressed, you know, it was just like, it's boring, the movie's kind of like boring, and it's just repetitive. And I thought I'd blown it with them, and then a couple of days later they sent this new track that they'd written for the film, and which is the one at the end on the collapsing buildings, Only God Knows. And they were a wonderful discovery. And then you're in bliss then, because you don't feel you're in charge. You just kind of like, it's like you with your giving your not. You just feel like you can kind of let the thing play, really.
All right, we have time for just